What's up, guys? This is Justin bringing you another episode of the Call Center Chronicles with my buddy Doug. Say hi, Doug.
What's up, guys?
Now, Doug has recently done some rebranding with his channel. Doug, you want to go ahead and talk about that?
Yeah, I think I was originally Dad Meets World. Now then it went to Retro Gamer versus New Gen Gamer, and now it's Old Gen versus New Gen. That's just gonna iron some things out, but we're not gonna be completely relaunching the channel like we had to from Dad Meets World to the other channel. So
Well, we'll have a link in the description down below to his page there. So all you retail, call center, and food service warriors who are gamers, you guys can check out his channel and watch his videos.
by the way, I'm putting forth a challenge to bring traffic to my page, Justin. So if you come to my YouTube channel and you subscribe, like, and comment, I'm in. If by the end of January my channel hits 100 subs, we're gonna give one lucky person a $50 Amazon gift card.
Ooh, there you go, guys. You heard live from Doug himself. What was it, $50 gift card?
$50 Amazon gift card to one person.
Amazon gift card. There you go.
If we hit 100 subs by the end of January.
Alrighty. Sounds like I gotta try to do some of that myself too. I think I might do a $25 gift card for Amazon as well. You know what? Let's make that a duo. If your channel does it, I want to do it too. So starting if we see that he gets that goal starting February, I will set the same goal. And if I can get 50 followers, and I will randomly pick someone at random from the subscribe listing, and I will give you a $25 gift card myself as well. So if you win from Doug and you win from mine, hey, you just got a good amount of money right there.
There you go.
All right, so today we're going to be doing a reaction video of a Karen freaking out at a restaurant. Now, myself, I've not worked in fast food. I have not worked in any type of restaurant setting before, but I believe you have, Doug, correct?
Yes, I've worked casual dining and fine dining and fast food. So I have some restaurant experience, and I've worked as a manager, at least in the casual and fast food industry.
Now, before we start this, I see that there is someone that's confronting the Karen in a well-dressed shirt and slacks. I'm going to go on a limb here and say that may be the manager.
Might be. Also could be like the kind of like a shift leader.
Okay. I'm guessing the shift leader
is kind of like the assistant to a manager.
Okay, so I've done a lot of call center work, so I'm guessing that would be like a supervisor?
Be like a lead.
A lead? Okay. So let's go ahead and start the videos, and if you see a talking point in there, let me know. We'll go ahead and hit that talking point.
All right, let's roll that.
You want me to cut it in triangles? Okay, hold on. You want me to cut it in triangles?
We got a Karen. We got a Karen.
So I think this might be like at an Olive Garden or Italian restaurant.
Yeah, put your mask on, Karen.
I'm guessing, or it might be a Mexican restaurant as well.
It's just where some of the cheese got burned. You want me to cut this in triangles?
I think part of it is they want her to wear a mask and she won't wear the mask.
We'll hit a quick talking point right there. I know I've gone over this with one of my previous videos. It's not that hard to wear a mask. I mean, seriously. And I got one right here. And whenever I go out, I put this sucker on.
Yep.
It's not that hard. Now, I understand that there might be some people who have some trouble breathing with it. I know a good friend of mine who's a diabetic. He wears that thing for just about almost 12 hours a day, and and it messes with him because it puts a lot of stress on him. So his diabetes is on a roller coaster ride. And I can understand that. And I can severely understand that. But just going out for not even 5-10 minutes, just to the grocery store, just go out to eat to a restaurant, just just for a few minutes. You sit down, you eat, you put it back on, and you leave. It's not that hard. So I don't
Well,
know
and
what the big
it's
problem is
interesting.
with that.
Yeah, Jen, and Justin, if you'll notice, the people that are sitting down at the tables, right, because they're not up in mobile, they're dining, they're allowed to have their mask off, but she's up roaming around the restaurant with her mask off. That's a no-no.
That
Okay?
would be. I mean, okay, so I know we don't live in Japan, and I know that these things are real big. It's almost like a cultural statement for them because they don't like the germs. Because every time we talk, we have little particles of, I don't want to say spit, but like just liquid particles just coming out. So they're very hygienic. So I mean, if I would go to Japan, I would wear it because I mean I'm going to respect them and respect talking to someone, and I understand that's something part of their culture. They're very cleanly in Japan. Here in the States, we throw caution to the wind, and I've known people who literally just pee into the wind.
Well, my son is very into Japanese culture, and he says that they won't eat. You know how you'll see one of us, we could be handing a sandwich or a hamburger walking down the street, eating our hamburger as we're walking down the street? If you did that in Japan, you would be considered rude
I would believe that.
and
And we're
unsanitary.
because we're a very high pace, high speed culture, and yet we're probably one of the most overweight uh, groups in the world. I mean, you and me both know that
We've been supersized,
we're
brother.
uh we're
Supersized.
we supersized. I mean, it's we like the supersized, but I probably starve in Japan.
Yeah, me too. All right, we're gonna roll some more.
Alrighty.
Just go and stop teaching my children words, please. I have children right here. I have children right here. Yeah. Right here, Karen.
They called her out as a Karen. I love that.
Get out.
She's cussing in front of kids, apparently.
I can swear like
How
silly, but if there are
embarrassing.
kids around, I tend to bite my tongue and water myself down.
This is how you should never act, okay?
I'll pay your bill if you leave.
I'm gonna pause it right there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I'll pay your
Yeah.
bill if you leave.
I'll pay your bill if you leave. Yeah.
Now she's telling them I'm the team lead for him to pay the bill.
Yeah.
At what point in time would a restaurant pick up a tab for a customer?
I can think of a couple circumstances. Now, casual dining would be, let's say, we had like a tabletop of 7 people and 4 of them had to send their meal back. Not once, but twice. We're probably going to comp at least those 4 people their meals.
And maybe a food reviewer, someone who like
Yeah, food critic.
a food critic.
Yeah, a mystery shopper could have their meal comped.
Oh yeah, those mystery shoppers. I've heard some horrendous stories, some funny stories, and then some bad ones where like you really shouldn't have served them that.
Oh yeah, like okay, yeah, you're right. But it is considered a snapshot, right? If you get something wrong on somebody's order, especially in the fast food industry, then the odds are you got it wrong on at least 10 other people's order. So it gives you an idea of how accurate your food order is and the quality of the food that you're sending is out. So as a manager, that's immediate feedback.
Hmm. Now I'm guessing this Karen, she's probably looking for a free meal, and it
Sounds
won't be
like
the
it.
first time that I've seen or heard stories of Karen just wanting a free meal out of something. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with Karens and free meals, but I'm kind of feeling that's where she's coming from. She's just wanting a
Yeah.
free meal. All right, let's go ahead and play that.
Or the kids are getting involved.
Kid, I'll pay your bill. That's adorable.
Bye, Karen.
Oh,
Go on, Karen. Go on, Karen. Go on, Karen.
That's just
Ooh, she just got physical with that guy.
she did.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's assault. It's on video.
Yeah, that's. I want to
Wow.
say that is a song right there.
Yeah, it is. Hey, that's a good talking point. Anytime either a employee or a guest, and that's what we call our patrons at restaurants, guests, because you're in our house. That's why we can ask you to leave at any given time or refuse your service. You're technically not viewed as a customer anymore. You're viewed as a guest. You're a guest audience that pays, but you're a guest. But if a guest or an employee is to lay hands, that is immediately an assault. And it's fully able to be charged. You know, you have to be very careful of interactions between you and another person. She clearly has already violated boundaries, and it's not even an employee she touched. It's another patron.
Guest, yeah. That's a huge no. What probably would have made this better, and I hope we see it, is if there's a couple police officers on lunch that are watching this go down, would just be too perfect and too beautiful. Because I know the mentality would be like, you know, I'm keeping my head down. I don't want to do paperwork while I'm supposed to be eating lunch, and that would be the mentality. You're like, nope, I'm on lunch. I don't want to deal with that paperwork.
I only came for the chimichanga and the margarita.
Right.
The chimichanga.
They would need a margarita after dealing with that, Karen.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, let's go ahead and play that.
That's assault.
I didn't even touch you. You asshole.
It's on video.
Was that right? Did you hear that?
Yeah, lady.
Yeah. I didn't even touch you.
Yeah.
Do you think that you can explain it away? Well, the video already caught you touching the guy.
The video caught that.
It's
The
on
video doesn't
lady.
lie, lady.
You don't get in my face. Are you a man or a mouse?
Wow.
Gosh.
Ready?
No, I don't care. Children need to hear this. Children need to hear this.
They don't need to hear your language. You have it on video.
He is an asshole. He is an asshole. He just tried to get in my face. Show a little respect. Show a little respect.
Get out, Karen.
Oh my
Go,
God.
Karen.
Okay, so I don't want to risk being non-monetized, but I understand that sometimes when you're talking about commentary, things like this can be. But when you use the word "a" followed by an empty body, that is, by most people's standards, a cuss word. It's not the most offensive. It's not like an F-bomb.
No.
But when you've got children, you know, I'm a parent. My child is now 17 and probably has used some of these words. But when he was like 4, 5, or 6, I wouldn't want him hearing that at the restaurant. People, like the children need to hear this. She's pretty entitled, Karen.
She is. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That she's just showing the epiphany of how much of an entitled Karen she is. There are kids present. You need to conduct yourself a little bit better. Even if you may or not be a parent, there's just some boundaries. You gotta have respect for kids and just in general.
Yeah, decent human being.
being a decent human being, yes, and it's clear that this Karen does not have that.
Well, it's almost over, right? Let's see how the rest of this plays out the next, 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's see how it plays.
See ya, Karen. Bye, Karen.
They applaud at the end. They applaud. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Now, you could
See ya,
just see it. You could just see the look in her husband's face of
He wants out of there.
he's just disappointment. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I think he realized what he married. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
I feel bad
He
for that guy.
he if he's not looking for a divorce lawyer after that, he needs to.
I feel bad for him. He'd probably go home and I go back for some margaritas, but I can never show my face there again.
If he's a decent guy, he'll probably go back and apologize for his
Yeah.
wife's actions, but will never go back there with her again.
Not with
I
her,
mean,
so.
Yeah.
Not with her, so. I don't know. She might have been inebriated.
There's a
She
possibility.
kind of had that belligerent drunk, repeats themselves, pay my tab, pay my tab, pay my tab type attitude there.
She did. And I don't know if that was her being inebriated or if that was her just being an entitled Karen.
Yeah. Well, either way, alcohol is not going to make you do something you wouldn't do. It's just going to make you more likely to do something that you might be in your nature. You're less inhibited.
You're
It's
less
not like you
inhibited,
won't
yeah.
do something. Yeah. So it's still in her character.
It would definitely be in the person's character. I mean, alcohol just makes you a more honest person of what you truly are. I mean,
Yeah, it just magnifies what's already there. So
yeah, a good person is still going to be good, just more honest and more forthright. A bad person is going to be bad and just cut loose.
for instance, if you and I were to break bread together and have a few brewskis together, brother, it's been a long time since I saw you, I'd probably break down and out with the, Justin, I love you, man. That kind of thing.
Oh,
Not the hatred that's spewing out of her mouth.
yeah, no, that's just pure hatred. You can almost feel the fire coming off every word she says.
Yeah. She spit nothing but hate. But this was a fun video to watch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do. I definitely like doing these videos, and we should definitely collab with more of these videos themselves. I like doing the reactions with someone. It makes it more interesting and makes it more fun. That way we can actually stop and hit a talking point. So if you want to do this again, let me know, Doug.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do this again. And maybe we'll do a collab over on my channel so we can start cross-promoting each other like we're doing already, all right?
Most definitely, I do want to play some games with you, and I think I might have an idea of which one we could do, and tear up the Xbox Live community, and do something with maybe Star Wars Squadrons.
That sounds like a plan. Like a dogfight, huh?
Oh, most definitely. I
think it's
I-
on.
I
It's
need to get
on,
my
Brad
feel back
Peter.
from my X-wing, brother. I gotta get my X-wing back up in the sky.
All right. Let's do this.
All right, now I do need to announce some changes with my channel. Now, I will be changing my upload times. Now, I'm no longer going to be uploading at 12 p.m. every day. It will be at 8 p.m. now. So, when more people being off work, I have a great chance of maybe more people watching the videos, and that's my goal, to try to get some more people watching. And I think me and Doug might do a little fail army video next time around, probably closer to next Saturday, maybe, if you're able to, Doug.
Maybe next Saturday. Well, I'm usually off on Tuesdays and Saturdays. That'll probably work. Failed Army, or we can even do Stolen Valor reaction video. That might be cool.
Oh yeah, those are pretty fun. Those are pretty fun to watch because they have some of the most blank face reactions of when they get asked, what do those 3 stripes mean? That's a sergeant, buddy. You don't know what that means? You probably should do some research before slapping something on like that.
Or when they're asked why they're wearing tennis shoes when they're in fatigues.
Now, the only
Dead
time
giveaway.
you would do that is in your first week of training because you haven't gotten your boots yet.
Right.
At
Right.
no other time is that okay. And for if we do a failed army video like that, I might ask a good buddy of mine who's currently serving, who has his own YouTube channel, to come on and do that and talk about those fails and see how and get his take. Is uh, it's just fun just to break loose and get away from the mainstream of call centers, retail work, and food services on these Karens just going off on people. These videos are fun, but it's always good to have a little break from your work.
Now, seriously, guys, as much as it was fun for me to watch this video and laugh at this lady, if you're ever in a situation where you have to, as a worker, deal with one of these Karens, it is unpleasant. It's not. They weren't laughing. Not so she laughed. You know. So, guys, when you're out, let's remember. Let's be kind to our retail workers. Let's be kind to those people who are on the other end of the phone, especially if you've ever been in the same situation they are. They're just trying to do their best to do their job with what they're given and what they have the ability to do. Trust me, if a call center worker tells you that they're not able to do something, trust me, they would rather be able to do what you're asking them to do and get you off the line.
I've been honest with some of my callers before. I've told them if it was in my power to do this, if it was in our ability here at where we're able to do this, from me, my supervisor, and my manager, of course I would do it for you, or I get my supervisor for them to do it, or even go all the way up to my manager and have them do it. If it was in our power, I definitely would. But at the end of the day, we call center warriors, retail warriors, food services warriors like Doug right there. We do the best we can do with the weapons and tools that we have. We're not Batman going out there. Most of the time, all our weapon is a headset or a notepad and a pen to take down someone's order, or just a little blue vest from the big blue box store, or the one with the bullseye. And we do our best with the tools and weapons we have. But we're not Batman. We can't work miracles.
Yep. Well, I would say this. Yeah, exactly what you said. Remember, it is called customer service, and that means that we want to be service to the customer. But the customer, I'm sorry, guys, is not always right. Especially when they're an entitled parent like the one we saw tonight. Okay? Proof is in the pudding. That lady was off her rocker.
Yeah, and that also gave a talking point up from what you said earlier. The right to refuse service. I've heard that saying before. I've seen some of those portions, but you know what? That definitely. I mean, I may not be a food services worker, but you are. From my point of view, that's justified and called for.
Yeah, especially when they're being a distraction, causing a disruption, impacting everybody else's dining experience. Have the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason.
Exactly.
That's it.
I mean, I've had callers myself that would be super sweet, and you know what? I do triple backflips for these people because I will go above and beyond. But if someone starts yelling and screaming at me, demanding something, I'm probably not going to give it 110% of that call and just give them the bare minimum, because you know what? Their attitude will dictate how we all react, not just in call centers, retail and food services.
This is kind of off topic, but I remember one time you being put in a predicament with a customer who had been like really buttering you up, and towards the end of the phone call, she asked you for your digits and if you were single.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But that, I think she was trying to. I more than likely she probably wanted to get the short sale closed as quick as possible and thought maybe going through me would work.
It's kind of funny.
Oh man, that's over.
It's been a long time. Because I
10
think my
years
son
ago
was
at
like,
least.
I was gonna say 9 because my son was like 8 at the time. He's
Oh
17
yeah,
now.
9.
9 years.
Ooh, man, time flies.
Well, brother, this was fun. Again, we
Yeah,
got to do it again.
we are. I'm going to be doing another video probably about Sunday night. Maybe we'll probably do another reaction video, look for something on there, and critique and see how they did and go over some talking points like we did with this one. But until then, this has been Justin and Doug bringing you another episode of the Call Center Chronicles. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and also head over to Doug's channel.
All right, guys. And those call center warriors, as Justin liked to say, remember to
Kill that
kill
Q.
that queue.